All right, we got to talk about a rumor, people.
Uh-oh.
Okay, again, please, rumor, right now. Okay, okay. So we just sticking with next gen, right? We have Xbox Series S, right? We have Xbox Series X. This rumor suggested this is an image too that accompanied it. According to this thing, we may have an Xbox Series V.
V has come to.
V. Now, going back a little bit. So earlier this year, there was a rumor going around about my Project Edenberg. Microsoft was working on it, right? And some speculators like, oh, is that going to be the third SKU of Xbox? And if this image is to be believed, it looks like it. And from the image, it looks like it's going to be a X without a disk drive. Take that how you will. So potentially Xbox may have 3 SKUs out there, which is funny because that's more than they have exclusives for the Xbox Series X. You know, so take that how. It flew over motherfuckers' heads. You know.
Shots fired, yo.
So yeah, what do you guys make of this? If you've seen the image, I don't know what to make of this shit. I don't know if it's real or not. I hope it's not because those two consoles are already confusing enough with the fucking S and X. You know.
To be honest,
hey, you know what? At least
V is a lot more. Yeah. V is a lot less confusing than X and S
because it doesn't sound like X and S. You know. And this is okay. Right now, this is Tony speculation. Right now, Tony speculation. Right. If this thing is real, $400, which matches. What I believe to be what the PlayStation Digital will be, you know, be very interesting if this thing's real. But that's 3 fucking consoles, man. That is insane, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's real. It takes. I mean, it's a lot of freaking work to even come up with 2 SKUs, the research and development.
Yeah,
and to come up with a third one and not even. I mean, they announced the other 2. What is this going to be announced next year? Or?
Yeah, right. My belief is this thing's fake, right? They would have announced it now. You know, Microsoft didn't want the. Yeah, go ahead, Brett.
Okay, so I disagree with that because of Microsoft's long game to get you to buy games digitally. I think right now they have a price point option and they have a power option, so they're hitting both. You know, like high power and low price. You get your choice. But why? I mean, it's not that hard to make the same machine with no hard drive. When you're making changes to it, sure. But
disk drive.
Sorry, disk drive. If it is the exact same console without a disk drive, I could understand that. And they have every motivation to push it out because they want you to buy games from them and not resell them.
We'll have to see, but I don't know, man. 3 systems.
I'd rather have a little attachment screen for that Series S, because now that I think about that, shit, you can put that in a bag. Think about it, with a little screen that flaps on top, and you open it up. Shit, they should make that. Fuck that. Let's make a screen, make it portable.
So you think it's real, Adam?
Yeah.
You think the V is real?
No.
You don't. Okay, Adam. Yes or no, man? Come on, son.
Oh, I was talking about something else. Yeah, no, I don't think that's real.
Okay.
At least not now. Maybe it's an idea. I could see them thinking about that later on, but right now, I think this is enough.
We have to clarify that this has to be within the we obviously something can come out 2-3 years from, you know, but like we're talking about this year and probably next year. I don't see it. I don't.
Me either. That's what I'm saying. Like, Carlos, are we gonna get pre-orders for this fucking thing on September 22nd too? You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm of the belief if this thing existed, we would have gotten the announcement as well. Digital Foundry would have had this shit, you know, like they had the S all this entire time.
Would have had it in March.
Oh yeah, right. Shit. Yeah, March. That's what the fuck did I say?
No, this year, early this year.
Yeah, early March. Like, yo,
it was March.
I'm calling BS on this, but who knows, right? Who the fuck knows?
I mean, if we're to believe that the leaks were actual leaks, then why wouldn't this have leaked?
Yeah, that's right. You know,
and why would it leak on the days when they fully do full reveals?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, hey, look, this conveniently just got leaked on the same day we're doing this other. We're actually doing the real announcement.
Yeah, I can see this being next year, not necessarily. It doesn't have to be 3 years out, but I don't think. I think they'd space it away enough from the launch. Like, I can see their business strategy being to ideally have three consoles, 2 of which kind of drive people towards digital gaming, but they don't want to have a super confusing launch, even though they already are. So they're going to launch with the top and the bottom end, and then come out with a kind of middle of the road SKU to compete directly with Sony in about a year or so. That'll help keep them fresh in the news cycle. Instead of a slim, they'll make a drive-free version.
Yeah, so we'll have to see about this.
I think it would go based off of the sales of this Series S.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say that. Yeah, like if the S or the X does well, we may see this non disk drive version.
Yeah, because the rumors are that it's an Xbox Series X, but just a little bit downgrade, not as much as an S.
Agent Red Search says, "I'm convinced by the end of the generation they're going to kill discs." Maybe
they're trying.
Yeah,
well,
they're trying.
That's exactly what Microsoft is trying to do.
Yep, I can see that.
That's one less cost, one less factory to go to.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's fake.
Yeah, you think it's fake too, right?
I agree.
All right. So
I think it's just totally fake because it has that weird hey, here's a it's the one thing that always confuses me. So you took a screenshot of your computer screen and put it on the internet. You do know that computers have a button called print screen that does exactly that, motherfucker.
What is that?
He's right.
Or
there's literally a button that says print screen, so why take a photo of it with your phone? It's makes no sense.
You also, the other thing is the other one.
Unless it came from a conference or something.
But then it's all that weird half angle, rotated slightly by 5 degrees, so it's not fully in line. It's I think they how many times have you seen that? Was
I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I'm just giving you an alternate way of doing it. But I agree with you. It's fake.
And also take into account that this is the Rona period. A lot of people are working from home, so whose computer screen is he peeking onto?
Yeah.
From whose office? So it doesn't. To me, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.